Hey guys, this is Will over at MCGTechTalk, and today I'm going to talk about the EFIX headphones. These little earbud guys. Look at these things. They're so tiny. They are made by Specter Wireless, based out of Fort Worth, Texas, and they sent it to me because they wanted me to give a good, fair, honest review, and that's what I'm going to do. So, I've dealt with a lot of these little tiny earbuds because I go through them quite a bit. I haven't really found one that makes me super duper happy. A lot of them sound tinny, and when you spend $20 or $30 on earbuds, it's kind of what you're going to expect. These are much more expensive than what I am used to. What I'm used to purchasing. They retail for $95.95, so about $100. You can get a pair of your own. There are 3 little buttons on it. You have volume up, volume down, which also, if you hold it down, it will change tracks, such as if you're listening to Spotify or something like that. And then this little multi-purpose button to answer phone calls, pause your music and whatnot. There's no power on or power off button on it. The power button is actually related to the fact that there's a little magnetic switch in here, which keeps them closed. So right now it is considered off. And if you pull them apart, they turn on, which I think is super cool. I think all earbuds should do this, but I'm happy to see this in this. The magnet's not super duper strong. I wish it was maybe a little stronger, because when you have it around your neck, if you're going around and you're doing stuff, this will probably pop off every once in a while. So you want to pay attention to it. Like, I had it like this and I was working on my computers and stuff like that, and it would pop off every once in a while, but that could be because of the collar and the buttons and all that stuff. But this is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a pretty long time. The box itself was really good. It was a nice small little box. It felt very premium, which I liked. It didn't feel like I had to cut across a whole bunch of plastic to get to. There wasn't a lot in the box. There was a little instruction manual. You had the different ear sizes: small, medium, large, and then a little user manual. Oh, and the USB cable, which is itty bitty, but considering everything in here is tiny, it makes sense. It's kind of tough to go like that. It only really goes up and down because it's a fancy little flat cable. But that's nothing really wrong with that. The sound quality was really good. I felt like I had to, when I was putting them in, I'd get them in, and then like if I pushed in a little bit, then I could really start hearing bass. And hearing bass was really nice hearing on this. I'm used to nothing and everything sounding like a tin can from $20, $30 headsets. But all in all, when I'm listening to Wub Wubs or something from like Conan the Barbarian soundtrack, really able to get all the highs and lows from it. And it's not some sort of studio speakers, obviously, because these things are tiny. But I could really hear the music, and it felt real nice just to kind of kick back and listen to it. Also, when these things were in my ear, I couldn't hear really anybody else or anything else, so that was nice, not answering phones for a couple hours. Or when people would come and talk to me, I can just... I can't hear you. I can't. Jump cut! So, the call quality on this was really good, because they're not just little earbuds, but also it's got a little mic on it, an HD mic, which... I didn't hear it personally, but I was making phone calls and everybody could hear me crystal clear across different networks and different phones. They did say that it sounded like I was on a speaker, which is what it was. It was like a speakerphone because it's not, right there. But I was crystal clear. I could hear them just fine. I because of the noise canceling, I do think that maybe if you use these things to talk on the phone quite a bit, you might want to pull one out of your ear every once in a while, just to make sure you're not yelling at people, because it's tough to hear yourself with noise canceling earbuds. They are really pricey, but I really like these things. I'm probably going to use these things quite a bit. The battery life is about 10 hours or so at 50% playback. Obviously, you're not going to get it exactly at 50%. So you're probably going to want to charge these up after a long day just to top off. So I'm going to say about 6 or 7 hours of high volume, high playback, phone calls, and all that good stuff. But I really recommend these little guys. I think they're super good. Yeah, I know they are pricey, but they are super worth it.